Hello, friends. How the hell are you doing? This is Low Rate Hitman. Today I got a little special video. It's not really a rant video, but it's an awareness video. Uh, an awareness video. I'm going to go a little bit over the Google Play reviews on The Walking Dead Road to Survival. I play a lot of mobile games, just tons of them. I try them out, and I'm always looking for something good to play, and one of the first things I look at is the rating. Which this one has a 4.1, which honestly I'm surprised. I do not know how this game gets a 4.1. And with all of the games that are on here, the first page that you see most of the time, that was my review. That was over a year ago I put that in there. I said, if you have the money to be the best, then this game is for you, which I believe that to be true. You got to excuse me, my allergies are horrible right now. Normally on this front page is the better reviews. Once Google sees that they can make a nice sum of money off of a game, they try and help it out any ways possible. And so, of course, the best reviews always go on the front page. For some reason, this one, a bad one, slipped in. Too many notifications. Way too many notifications. Rewards sucks. Absolutely suck. Game of chance, zero strategy. Which I don't agree with that. That's not the reasons why, I have problems with the game. Is none of these things that this guy said. So this is a bogus notification. But maybe to him the game did suck and he didn't give it a chance to see where, the strategy does come into play. When you look at the reviews here, you start getting ones, and you get a lot of them. A lot of the stuff is, stuff I don't agree with and stuff I do agree with. This guy said he spent a couple hundred on attempts for a 5-star character to no avail. To be an upper echelon player, be prepared to spend thousands. Otherwise, you'll be mediocre at best. You'll only end up regretting it. Everyone else does. That's Mr. Jeff Lebowski here. That's a pretty good review there on this game. I would agree with that. Addictive game that draws you in primarily by building online relationships with other players. Set up so the rich get richer and those lagging never get the good characters and keep falling behind. Sucks the life out of you and leads you to spend hours each day just to keep up with others in your region. Unless, of course, you spend thousands of dollars for chances at good tunes and upgrade and complete stuff for you. Run away. Do not get sucked in. That's a good review, I think. That should be a 5-star review, not a 1. But overall, I know why they're giving 1s. If you notice, pretty much the whole trend of all these reviews here, look, all these are 1s. Just 1 star, pretty much. 2-star. I think what's going on here is that I was talking to my clan mates on Kick and stuff, and they're like, man, they're giving a lot of gear road maps for the armory, for polishing kits, stuff like that. And I was like, well, I think what's going on is the power creep issue right here. They're getting very bad ratings, and they have been for a long time on the Google Play review. And how can you have a 4.1 rating? Just look at this. Look at all these 1-star reviews. And there's a couple 3 and 2s in there. Maybe every once in a while 4. Look, but I've spent some money in the game and I tried earning coins and saving up and getting nothing in return. I saved up all my coins till I had enough for a 10 recruit pool, and more than once I only get 10 3-star recruits. That was the 30th of last month. These ain't old reviews, these are new reviews. You can imagine the older reviews. See, what they're doing is they have to make up for the power creep. That's why they're giving the weapon parts roadmap. Is because they screwed up in how they dealt with the situation with that. The people that found out how to manipulate the armory to get, all the 3-star absolute defense and stun by cheating and stuff like that. The way they handled it is they reset their accounts. They gave them all their coins back and just let them pull for characters again, and pretty much took their prestige level from them. It was just a bunch of crap, and they warned them, you don't do it again or you're going to get permabanned. That's pretty much what out of Scopelys' mouth on how they deal with that situation. a lot of those people that, got banned or whatever, not banned, but, got their accounts nuked or whatever, it's spent thousands of dollars, and they're like, hey, I need these weapons to keep up because the power creep is too much. It was too tempting at the time to do that versus spending thousands of more dollars pulling for more characters trying to keep up with the power creep. And so they fell prey to their ego of having to be in first place all the time, and so they did the armory glitch. And so Scopely handled that wrong. And if you notice now, it seems like more and more people are getting success rates on their criticals in the armory. Tons of people in my faction are getting, absolute stun. When before, just everybody, not at all. I think they upped the success rate on that stuff, and they had to. They have to. They want this game to survive another at least 2 years, because there's going to be 2 more seasons of The Walking Dead. As long as The Walking Dead's going on TV, this game is going to attract more and more people to play it. And, if they don't start loosening up on the power creep and allowing people to get the items that they need to where they can compete in the game, more and more of their active player base is just going to drop, because that's exactly what's been happening. I mean, a lot of these people that give a 1-star rating, they probably still play, but they're sour. I get sour every once in a while, but I've been sour for so long over this game, I'm just not sour over it anymore. It's just come to be, it is what it is. I've come to terms with the game. I try to keep spending at a very minimum. I mean, if I got to buy a couple jugs for war every now and then, I will. I don't do a bunch of, excuse me, my allergies. I just don't do a bunch of spending on this game. I'd rather spend on Clash Royale or something else besides this. But that's just a different story. I mean, I'm doing a video. I'm in the middle of doing a video. Well, come on in here, son. I'm on a video. Come on. That's my son. I'm sorry. I do apologize about that. He's just waking up. It's summertime. But anyhow, I can go on and on for days. But I think the main thing is that everybody needs to reflect and understand why we're getting more and more events where we're getting 5 stars for free. It's not because of Scopely kindness. Trust me. They have to, because the power creep is too much. They're already still doing premium recruits every single week, and you see people pulling for them. I mean, I've fallen prey to trying to pull for some of them in the past couple months, and I got a couple of them, and a couple of them I didn't. But I know what I'm getting into. A lot of people, they just really don't understand, how in debt you can go and spending in this game before it's too late. I've spent thousands of dollars on this game, and it's me being an idiot. I like the game, and I like the people I play with. Pay to win invested hours don't count. Opened over 120 characters from store that I earned and get any 4-star. Man, I've opened up so much. It's poor customer service. Oh my goodness. How did this game get a 4.1 rating? I don't understand it. Google has got to be covering Scopely's ass, because it just doesn't add up. All these just horrible reviews on this game. But overall, I still like the game. I'm not going to lie to you. It's because I've just learned to come to terms with it. I've got tons of horrible things I could talk about. And I brought the weapons part roadmap up only because that's currently going on, and that's what we was talking about, and I'm like, hey, go look at the reviews on Google Play, and that'll tell you, the direction of where the game's going as far as people's true feelings about it. And he was like, I haven't checked that out in over a year or 2. That's what they said. And I said, you need to go check it out. It's just horrible. But anyhow, what's your thoughts on it? Are you planning on hanging, with The Walking Dead until the end? I probably will. Like I said, my spending is at a minimum now. I mean, I don't care if the tune looks like $1 million. I'm just done with it. I'm done with it. Saving up my 5-star tokens until they add some more characters on there. I'm just probably going to save all my tokens and everything, because they need a lot of updating that they're really slow about doing. I don't know if they care. They don't care. Scopely and their interaction with their player base is just really kind of horrible. I mean, it's always driven toward a profit for the most part, in which we know this. But anyhow, tell me your thoughts and tell me how long you plan on playing. Or if you've quit playing, what are you playing now? Because I might go and play it because I only war on here. That's about all I do once every 2 weeks, or if we have like a blitz war, I get on there. Besides that, I really don't play it too much unless there's a telltale event. I got some road maps to clear to where I can get some free pools or something like that. But anyhow, I appreciate you stopping by the video, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks a lot.